Hi y'all, I'm Mickey. It's almost spring. There's pollen in the air, there are ducklings in the pond, and everyone's kind of getting overwhelmed with this urge to just clean house, make everything nice and tidy. And while spring cleaning is usually pretty general, I've been struck with the knowledge that I have a certain area that needs to be taken care of. And that is the clothing situation. I was doing laundry recently and realized I can't even put away all of my clothes because I no longer have room for all of my clothes. It's bad. I tried to count how many t-shirts I have and stopped at 99. I got 99 problems, and the number of t-shirts that I apparently own is all of them. So I'm here now to go through all of my clothes and see what I want to keep and what I probably should have gotten rid of a decade ago, to be honest. And I'm bringing y'all along with me to keep me accountable and make me actually do it. I got a little bin here that I'm gonna fill with all of the clothes that I'm getting rid of, and we'll see how full I actually get this thing. Hopefully a decent amount. We're gonna start with what I got going on in here, but I'm not gonna take y'all in there with me because this apartment has zero storage, which means that our closets kind of function as our storage rooms as well. And mine's a bit of a disaster. So I'll bring everything in there out here in sections to handle. So if you start with this corner here, going clockwise around the closet, which is what we're doing today, the first section in this corner is all cosplay stuff chilling there, and I'm not getting rid of any of my cosplay stuff today. All of this gets to stay, though I have been meaning to move it to the back corner, so I'll do that as we're rearranging everything anyway. Next up is just kind of generic miscellaneous items, I suppose. First up, we have formal wear, so I've got my suit jacket here for when I'm called to like an actual formal event, which has happened maybe twice ever, and then 2 pairs of nice slacks. I'm not sure what the difference is between these. I think one of them might be generic slacks and one of them is like suit pants. They fit different. Honestly, I might have to try on the slacks and see if they fit, because they are a bit old. They are from prom. They are from prom. If they both fit, I'm keeping both of them just because I don't think it's bad to have 2 pairs of fancy pants. It's a nightgown. It's a random nightgown that I got at like Walmart last year. It has black cats on it and it came with matching socks, which I thought was really cute. It's nice when it's summer out and it's really hot and the heat's like seeping in because half of my back wall is just window, it's just glass and it lets all the heat in. And it has a cat that looks like my cat on it. Here's the first thing I think we're gonna settle on tossing this. This is a blanket type thing. It's one of those ones, it's kind of like the towels. It has a hood, right? So you wear it. And then it has little hand pieces. And you can like bundle yourself up in the blanket and be a snug little love bug. And it's got little like heart antenna. I am almost certain that this thing is intended for children, like small children, because the blanket does stop at my hips and I can bundle myself up, but not very much. I just think that perhaps a small child would appreciate this a bit more than I am able to. I've had it for years. My mom got it for me, but my mom just got me and Jack new blankets for Christmas. So I think it's okay to let this one go on to somebody who's actually the correct size for it. And last in our miscellaneous, we've got red overalls. They could have fit in my cosplay section as well. These are specifically for a Mickey Mouse Disney bound when I go to Magic. I don't wear them in any other context, but I do think it's funny to Disney bound Mickey Mouse when my name is Mickey. So As long as these still fit me, which I believe they do because I tossed the rest of my overalls because they didn't, they can stay for the time being. Now at this point in time you might be a little concerned because I haven't really gotten rid of anything. I'm not really clearing out my closet, just explaining what's in it. We're on to the actual clothes now, and I promise that I'm going to be more brutal for this portion. Or at least try to be. My closet is set up in the order that we're going, basically going sleeve length order. So our first section that I've pulled out here, we're going to start off with tank tops and crop tops. First up, this is from when I first moved down here. Basically, I had a lot of generic kind of Mickey Mouse stuff because, oh, I'm Mickey and I'm moving to Orlando and it's funny, haha, little Disney moment. I don't think I've worn this since that era. I've moved on to more specific to my interest Disney merch, and so I don't think we need to keep this one. Second up, very similar style. It's got the stripes in the background and then the little pattern on front. I loved this tank top for a while. I wore this to Pride events. I wore this out and about. I wore this basically everywhere. I haven't worn tank tops in a while. I don't usually go for them. So it has been a minute since I've reached for this, but I am kind of attached to it, and I do think that it's enough with the black and white stripes that I can match it to a lot of my predominantly black additional clothing. So we'll keep this one for now, and then see if I ever actually wear it in the upcoming summer. Second, rainbow tank top. Rainbows are always in style. It's very Justice feeling. It's not from Justice, but it is very, I think it's very similar in feel to me to a Justice clothing option. And I think I've perhaps outgrown some of that. As much as I like eccentric, colorful things, I just don't think that this tank top is for me anymore. Y'all means all. It does. Y'all means all. I got this tank top at a Pride parade back in 2018. I think, Orlando Pride, my first one living here. And I do not think I have worn this shirt since. I got it because I thought it was a good message, and that was, to me, kind of when Florida started turning a bit against gay people. And I liked the message of emphasizing that Southern hospitality should extend to queer people as well. And I still support that message. I just don't think I would ever wear this shirt. So hopefully it ends up in the possession of somebody who supports the message and would wear it. Because it's not really doing much messaging, just sitting untouched in my closet. I have 2 alien-based tank tops, and I'm torn on which one I want to keep. This one is just generic black flowy tank top that's got just a print pattern of a ton of alien heads on it. I like the shade of green that's on them. And I like that it's black. Same thing, I could throw it on and then like have a jacket over top or pair it with black jeans. Most of my closet is black, so I think this one works well. I love the design on this one. I love the "we are all made of stars" because we're all made of stardust. I just don't know, because the only thing I could see myself pairing this with is my green jeans, because the top is navy blue, this top is blue. I don't know. I might place a hold on this one. Hold on to it for now, and then come back after a period of time and see if I ever actually wore it or not. It's on a time limit. Last tank top is my most recently acquired one. It's more of just a sleeveless shirt. Lil Boo. It's a glow-in-the-dark design. It's got Lil Boo on the front. It says Lil Boo on the back. A little bit of a Halloween Horror Nights. I'm kind of upset because I get cold really easily, and so I don't wear this around Halloween time because by the time it's October, I'm wearing long sleeves. But Summerween is becoming more of a thing where people are celebrating spooky about halfway to Halloween. This could be cute for it. And also with backlot being a thing, where you can just do like the scavenger hunts and trivias around the park year round, kind of. My icon on it is Lil Boo, so it feels like it's all connected. But glow in the dark Lil Boo is staying. On to my crop tops. I got this one because I thought it was really cute. Got a little Care Bears design, classic. I don't think the OG Care Bears, but the ones I grew up with. And it's got a bit of a gray lilac wash to it. It's cute. I don't know if I've worn it more than once, but I haven't worn my crop tops recently either. I work so much. I didn't think about this being a facet of adulthood. I work so often that I wear clothes outside of work. Rarely. I don't go out often enough. I might be placing a hold on this shirt as well. I want to wear it. I just need to go out more so I have a reason to wear it. Because I think the lilac wash, I have purple jeans, and it could work really well with them. I have a fit vision in my head. Maybe this will be inspiration for Jack and I to do more things. This is another piece from when I first moved here. Generic Mickey. This one's rainbow. So I was like, ooh, Pride Mickey. I wore this crop top quite often, but I have not worn it forever and would not wear it now. So, something else for the newcomers. This one is also from when I first moved here, but for Universal, because I didn't have a ton of, like, Universal clothes that I wanted to wear there. So I got a generic superhero POW onomatopoeia here. Just a little comic book style crop top that I have not worn in a hot minute because now I have clothes to wear at Universal. I think POW will also find a new home with a different comic book lover. This one I bought recently. It's cute. I bought it last year. I like this one. I like the rainbow buttons. I like the little rainbow over the heart. I like the rainbows on the sleeves. I like that the primary color of it is black. I do like this one and I wear it. So, it gets to stay. This one I think is my most recent crop top. It's not fully a crop top. It's just one of those short shirts that like kind of crops. My best friend got it for me for my birthday last year. It's a little Fizzarolli crop top. Mostly black, but it's got the electric colors on the design. And I like this one. So it gets to stay. Okay, I think I did a pretty decent job going through there, cutting some of the extras out. But now it's time to start on part one of the scariest part of this ordeal. The t-shirts. I tried to store my clothes in a color order that makes sense to me, so it's easier to find pieces when I'm looking for them. So to start off the t-shirts, I think we're going to start with my gray to yellow section here. Starting off strong, we got my I like my coffee how I like my men. I don't like coffee. I got this back when that was like a really popular online saying that like, I like my coffee how I like my men. Strong and hot. I like my men how I like my tea. Sweet and southern. That type of thing. I don't like coffee. I don't really like tea. I like sweet iced tea because I am southern. But I don't like coffee. I thought it was funny. I still think it's kind of funny now. So I might keep this as like a lounge shirt. But we'll see how many lounge shirts I keep. Another victim of the generic Mickey Mouse merchandise extravaganza of 2018, which was almost a decade ago. I just need to let go of these things. I need to let go of them. I don't need them. Save the bees. So true, Dan Howell. I love wearing this shirt around just because I like the color of it and I love the meteor design on the back. But it's so funny wearing this out and about and people start like conversations with me about like the environment and like maintaining the environment. Every time they're like having these serious conversations with me and I'm like, yes girl, so true. This is, however, merchandise of hit YouTuber Dan Howell. Anyway, definitely keeping. AJR, this is one of the new shirts that I got last year when Jack and I went on vacation to Georgia. We went and saw AJR in concert. I like this one. I like that it's printed, like it's actually in the shirt instead of being like vinyl on top. And I like the stamp pattern. I like the design for it. I still wear this one. I should hope so. The shirt's less than a year old. Georgia Aquarium, also from the same vacation. This one was the design that I liked the best. I was trying to find things with the whale sharks on them because whale sharks are like my favorite animal. But the whale shark stuff, like the short sleeves, I remember not liking, and then the long sleeve stuff was really expensive. So, hammerheads, which are my second favorite sharks. And it's a cute, almost baseball tee. I like it. This shirt, it feels almost evil to let go of this shirt just because of how much I used to wear it. I used to wear this so often. I just don't remember the last time I've worn it recently. I still think the design's like cute. I never wear it. I never wear it. I have so many t-shirts. I need to be like brutal here. If I can't picture myself actually wearing the shirt, it needs to go to somebody who would. Yeah, I wear this one. I wear this one. It's just like a tape. I don't know where I got this shirt. I think I thrifted it. I wear this shirt. I like this shirt. No idea where I got it. No idea why I got it. But I do like it, so. What a flashback here. This is an Achievement Hunter shirt here. And it just says Achieve. And it's white on white. Except for when it goes in the sun, it's supposed to turn rainbow. It's a pride shirt. This is supposed to become rainbow. Sun activated. I don't know if the sun activation still works. Okay, I just held it in direct sunlight. You can kind of see the right side was in the sun and the left side wasn't. I don't think the sun activation part of it works really well anymore. And I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to like donate a sun activation shirt that doesn't work in the sun anymore. But I'm probably not going to wear it if the sun activation doesn't work. But I also don't want to throw it away because it's still, like, the shirt itself is still fine. I don't know. I might set it aside and figure out what I want to do with it. It was cute when I got it, but it's broken now. SpongeBob Lisa Frank shirt that my mom got me. The unicorn on the back. I, unironically, love SpongeBob. I think I've said that on the channel before. I love SpongeBob, and I love this shade of pink. So I do wear this shirt. Sticking on pink, we've got this shirt that I got because it reminds me of the trans flag. It's cute. It goes really well with a pair of shorts that I have. But also, I just like it. And our last pastel pink moment here is a crop top. I don't know why it wasn't in the crop top section. I don't know what Pastel Pink was thinking. But it's another crop top, and it says "You're cute" with a rose. I used to wear this shirt, but I think the last time I tried to wear it was the Barbie movie. I just don't wear it very often. I used to wear it. It used to be the kind of style that I was going for. It's not really anymore, but I do think it's still cute. So hopefully somebody else gives it love. The first of many 3 Caballeros merch items we're going to come across. I don't want to hear about how much Caballeros merch I have. I wear all of them. This one is from Lost Bros Co., I believe. It's not park merch, but it is 3 Caballeros stuff. And then I like the back design. It's cute. I like this one. This might be the only DuckTales Disney Birds merch you're gonna see me toss today. This was my first one that I got. I wanted something to signify my love for DuckTales. Because I love DuckTales. And this was what I found, but it's not even the right Scrooge. It's DuckTales 87 Scrooge. I don't need this one. I wear every other Disney Birds merch item that I own except for this one. Goodbye. This one Jack made for me. It's got the Epcot ball in shiny vinyl, and it says "the prettiest girl in school." She is the prettiest girl in school. It's a cute, generic Epcot shirt. Particularly if we're doing like a really short Epcot trip. Epcot ball. Zombies Run merch. Runner 5. I wore this shirt. This shirt is over a decade old. I used to wear it in gym class, which I took freshman year. I don't want to talk about how long ago that was. I think this shirt doesn't fit me very well for like day-to-day wear, but this is like a workout shirt primarily at this point. I wear it when I'm going on runs, so we'll have a bit of an old shirt just so that I'm not worried about ruining good shirts by getting all sweaty and running. FNAF! FNAF! More tie-dye FNAF with your FNAF. I like both of these. I wear both of these. I like the pastel colors. I like the little sun and moons. This one's got Sun and Moon and Freddy, and Sun and Moon are designed in their like poster style-ish. And then this one they're kind of more chibi-ish. I like them. And I have a lot of Sun and Moon accessories, so I can build like whole fits for it. A second Lisa Frank SpongeBob shirt for my mom. I don't know if I wear this one as often as I wear the other one. The other one's more pastel pink with then the bold design on it. This one's the bold coloring within SpongeBob and a burger. I wear the other shirt more often and I don't wear this one as often. So, this shirt, I believe, is my newest shirt that I have. Jack got it for me for Christmas. It's a 3PO shirt. 3PO is my favorite Star Wars character. I didn't have any clothing merch for just him yet. I have a bunch of generic droid stuff. Jack got me a C-3PO shirt to show off my love. And last shirt in this section is a second Three Caballeros shirt. Wow! This one's from Festival of the Arts years ago, I think. It's got concept art and like art and animation notes for the various Three Caballeros across it. I love the design on it. I like that it's both sides, but both sides are like equally the same amount of design, and that it's the Cobs. Bit of a smaller section of t-shirts here. We've got green to dark gray. First green shirt, we got the Three Caballeros with a bit of a funky little bright sunset coloration there. Second greenish blue shirt, we've got the Three Caballeros. They're not really colored in here, it's just the outline of them hanging out. I really like this shirt because it has Ari on it, and a lot of Three Caballeros merch doesn't include Ari, but he's on this one. Third greenish blue shirt is, you guessed it, Jordan Woods Robinson. It's Anthem by Jordan Woods Robinson. If you don't know who that is, I found him through Eric as The Walking Dead. He also does music, and recently he's been doing like acting coaching. If you don't, I think having a minor like art person, like a minor actor that you just like get really attached to their work and follow them, I think that's fun. I think it's enriching for the soul. And like a couple months ago, I saw one of my coworkers wearing this shirt. That was the craziest bonding point there is. Next greenish blue, bordering more on blue this time, shirt is also a music shirt. It's my Cave Town shirt. He opened for AJR when we went and saw them, so I got the AJR shirt and the Cave Town shirt. It's a freaking bat. I love music. Fizz and Aussie shirt that I got at a con last year, year before last. It's cute. I like the shade of blue. I think it looks a little bluer on camera than it does in real life. It's a bit more of a dimmer blue color. I like it. We're not doing well in this section. Uh-oh. Three Caballeros! I'm not explaining myself on the Cops merch. We're just not getting rid of any of it. You just got to accept this part of me. This shirt, it's not fandom related. Shocker. I think it's just a print of like a city in black. I have no idea what city, what skyline that is. I have no idea. It's a city skyline printed over and over in black ink on a blue shirt. I wear this shirt kind of often, especially for events where I'm not feeling like wearing fan-related clothing. Another non-fandom thing, we got a cat made out of stars that's batting the planets around like they're yarn. This is a recent purchase when we went thrifting. I like it. I like cats. I like space. It reminds me of my cat. Droid Depot shirt. This is one of the like generic droid ones I mentioned. It's got the navy blue. It's got the droid pattern, and then it's just gray. I love my Droid Depot merch. I love droids so much. Never enough droids. This shirt should have been in the cosplay section. It's a NVCR shirt. It's the other part of my Cecil cosplay. I painted this shirt. I might redo this shirt with a lighter purple just because I feel like the black didn't show up very well on it. It says NVCR, Night Vale Community Radio. It's got the radio tower here. It's got the glow cloud, all hail, and also rest in peace. Cecil! I'll put it with my cosplay stuff. Next up, The Show Must Go Wrong. It's a Milo Murphy's Law shirt. If you haven't seen Milo Murphy's Law, it's a spin-off series in the same universe as Phineas and Ferb, but it follows a teenager named Milo Murphy, and he has Murphy's Law. It's a serial series rather than the one-offs that Phineas and Ferb does. I really liked it until the show got kind of overrun by Doof. Just promoting things here. Space shirt. It's just a generic gray shirt with the galaxy pattern pocket. This is not my only bit of clothing with galaxy on them, by the way. I was very heavy on the galaxy pattern. I just think of all of my galaxy print shirts that I may want to keep, I don't wear this one as often as I wear the others. I don't know if somebody's just getting into their galaxy pattern phase, or they still like it. Maybe they'll like that more. Aliens don't have genders. Oh my gosh, another alien shirt. This one has layers. I think I got this at the same time that I got the coffee shirt. The quickest explanation there is I really like aliens, and I don't like the concept of gender and me. Yeah, so queer alien shirt. Not as strong on that section, and I do fear going forward because we are now moving on to the black t-shirts. Before we get into the black shirts proper, I didn't want to forget, I almost did, one of my more important statement pieces, Dan and Phil Made Me Gay. Necessary addition to my closet. It just was set aside because I just wore it at the Pride event at the fair. It is not with the other shirts right now at the moment, but it is still a very important part of the collection. On to the black t-shirts. First up, another music tee. Wow. Adam Lambert, the original High. I got this when he performed here in Orlando over a decade ago. I don't know why this one's hanging up. I think I've run out of room in my drawers. This is meant to be a folded up drawer, like, sleep t-shirt. So I'll fold it up and see if I can remake room among my sleep shirts for this one. Oh my gosh, it's Three Caballeros, but it's on a black t-shirt. It's everything that I need in a shirt. My Day 5 shirt. Does anybody remember Day 5? Or like when Rooster Teeth was in their fun little creating a bunch of crazy random shows era? I used to wear this shirt a lot in class. Like, I would wear it to school because I thought it was funny. And now I wear it as a sleep shirt because I think that's even funnier. Next up, Space Ace, because I'm Ace and I love space themes, if you can tell from the galaxy print and aliens. This bad boy can fit unbelievable amounts of hate comments. The people hated them in 2017 because their Space Ace galaxy print fit was too cool. It was too fashionable. I don't want to part with it. This is the danger of the black t-shirt section, is I love a black graphic tee. Giant graphic on a t-shirt, which is not normally what I'm going for. I know I like graphics on t-shirts, but these where they're just like the giant print printed across the whole thing, not usually my style, but I do like it's the poster from the game. I love in-universe themed merch. So it's the poster for the sun drop, and then the back is the poster for the moon drop. So it's both of their posters, and I think it's fun to wear this and then have a bunch of matching sun and moon, like, split merch. This, my Galaxy print shirt, if I'm saving any of my old school Galaxy print shirts, it's this one. I love this one. I love that it's more of just like a picture of space, and I'm not sure if it's showing up. It's like a jersey style material, like a basketball jersey. I think I'm probably only going to keep this one from my old Galaxy print shirts, but it's a solid one to keep. These next four are all from the Welcome to Night Vale live shows I've gone to. So we've got The Investigators, we've got The Haunting of Night Vale, we've got The Attic, and then we've got Murder Night in Blood Forest. So we've got all our memories here. I love wearing all 4 of them as lounge shirts. And then this one and this one I also wear just out and about, even though I think the giant spider scares people sometimes. Sorry, it's a car, it's a spider, it's a friend. Evanescence! It's got the Evanescence on the back. Evanescence opened for MCR, and I heard Imaginary live and almost cried, so I needed this, okay? This is for 14-year-old me. Am I going to get rid of a single shirt in the black t-shirt section? It seems no. It seems like probably not. So I'm not really lessening my t-shirt problem here. Maybe I'll be more vigilant with the more. There's more. There's always more t-shirts. The ones that are hanging on the hooks are the ones that are more easily accessible because I like these ones more than the ones that I've hidden away. And yes, the sentiment applies to the next one. I know that some people hate the style of like meme shirt that Spencer's and Hot Topic and Box Lunch have started selling. I know that some people absolutely hate them. I think they're funny. I think it's funny to have a giant skeleton with fire that says, "Go ahead and call me gay, you'd be right." Because you would be. And that's a sick skeleton. Next shirt I painted. It's the Eggman logo. It goes with a specific outfit I have put together. It's like my Agent Stone outfit. The jacket will come up later, but Eggman. Plain black t-shirt that I mainly just wear as like an undershirt if I've got a second layer going over it because it's solid black and it works well. And last, I don't even know if it counts as a t-shirt or as like a sleeveless hoodie or what, I don't know. It's kind of like a t-shirt. It's got this half solid black, half glitchy black and white pattern, and it's got a hood. It's a short sleeve hoodie, like back in the 2010s. I thrifted this one recently, and I love it. Great job, me. Doing a closet clear out and didn't get rid of a single black t-shirt. I'm doing so great at this. I'm the best at this. Up next, we have another kind of big section. We have my short sleeve button-up shirts. I am absolutely the kind of person to roll up with a patterned short sleeve button-up. The pre-pattern here, we've got 2 solid colored polo shirts. Got a little pale yellow one and then a black one, of course. The black one I usually use when I need to look a little nicer, a little more put together, not super fancy. Got a black polo. Yellow polo sometimes for that, usually for cosplay. Now we're into the patterns, yay! First one here is a kind of like, I don't know, like a bowling alley table kind of pattern, which is what I was going for when I got it. It's one of my first fun little funky patterned short sleeve button-ups I got, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think it might be time to let go of this one. It can go to a better home. I got this one because it reminded me of the bowling alley arcade, fun places like that type stuff. But you'll see in a few shirts, I got another shirt that I think captures that vibe much better. And so I'm much more likely to choose the new shirt over the OG. But now maybe that can serve as somebody else's introduction to funky patterned short sleeve button-ups. Next one's a pretty classic, just plaid flannel type button-up. This one's cute, it's classic, it's my short sleeved flannel for when I'm feeling lumberjacky, but it's 90 degrees outside. It's a good one. Watermelon and stripes. I got this because I think I was going for like a really summery vibe, like a kind of, you know, 2000s, early 2000s summer movie where the guys walk around in swim trunks and like the open patterned button-up type deal. But this does not at all go with my swim trunks, and I think I've worn this shirt maybe once, and I have so many patterned button-ups that I think I'll have to let this one go. We cannot have a repeat of the black t-shirts with the button-ups as well. Space-themed button-up. In my defense, It's not galaxy print. It's constellation print. It's got a bunch of stars and constellations on it. It's really oversized on me. Sometimes when I'm shopping, I forget that sizes are a thing. And I just see clothes I like and I buy them, and then I get home and I go, oh yeah, they're different sizes. This was a victim of that, but I still consider this one a success, and I'm going to hold on to it just because I love the constellation pattern so much. At least it's too big and not too small. Next up, Pokemon. We got the Gen 1 starters. This was the shirt I wore in my senior photos. I have professional photos of me wearing this shirt because I love this shirt so much. The temptation to buy more Pokemon button-ups is always there, but I must resist. I must restrain myself. I have too many. I can keep the one I have. Here it is, the better bowling alley aesthetic print button-up that I was talking about. This one, I think, captures the vibe of what I was trying to go for the first one much better. And it's the design on black, so it's much more something I would actually wear. Another victim of me forgetting that sizes are a thing. Bought this thing, came home, it's huge on me. This is not my size. Oops. I have recently occasionally worn this as like an overshirt type thing, so I have a shirt and then I wear this on top, layering, but not very often, not super often. This might be another, we're gonna put another time on this one. We're gonna see if I actually wear it. Fizzarolli button up. It's got fizz, it's got pentagrams, it's got balloon dogs. I love this shirt. I just got it like last year, I think. I love wearing this one out. And the material for the shirts that I tend to buy at cons is so nice. They're so like smooth, soft, not scratchy, and it's got fizzy on it. Love. I don't know why this one is in the middle of my patterned ones instead of up in the front with the solid colored. We got a solid colored black button up, same thing. Good for when it needs to be like semi-formal, but not all the way there. I wore this a lot when I was an usher in theater. I don't go to semi-formal events a lot, but I do. This might be helpful to just keep around in case I need it. This is a button-up crop top. It's both. And it says gay vibes only. It's got rainbows and flowers on it. It's so cute. I love this shirt. You button up and then you tie in the front. I used to wear this kind of often, but to my devastation, I realized recently that this shirt does not fit me anymore. It probably like barely fit me when I got it, and that was fine and it worked. But as it is now, I can't. The sleeves are too tight. So while I love this shirt and I think it's so cute, and I did wear it really often, I'm not going to keep something that I don't fit in anymore. The other shirts that aren't my size are too big, and that's fine, but this one's too small. I hope someone else will love it as much as I did. And the last of my patterned button-ups. It's my Scalemate shirt. Yes, I have a Homestuck button-up, why don't you? It's fashion, look at the Scalemates. Along with the Fizz shirt, this was a recent con purchase that I love, and I do wear my Homestuck button-up out. Oot and a boot. The Homestuck fit. I was ready for the occasion when the pilot dropped. Alrighty, that's all of that done. And that actually wraps up that first side, which means we can move on to part 2, the long sleeves. Okay, continuing our clockwork route here. The back corner on the second side is technically for dresses. I literally only have 2, and that number is about to be halved. Because I do like this one with the black and white stripes, little rainbow collar, sleeves, heart, and the little like shape of it. This one I got because I really liked the color of the stripes. I do really like the colors on it. It's just I would be much more inclined to wear this if it was a shirt. But I never wear it. And then there was one. This is going to be another, I suppose, miscellaneous section. It's not, it's my jean jackets. It's only one is currently hanging in my closet for some reason, and the others are just hanging on the backs of chairs. So this was my pride jacket for a while. This was my little, like, DIY queer. It's got my little, like, pride pins, pride patches that I made on it. I bought the rainbow pride one, but I made all of these, like, queer chevron, y'all means all. When I first put this thing together, I wore it all the time. And I just haven't in a hot minute. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. If I want to, like, take all of the buttons and patches off and try something else with it. Because I do like the, like, slightly distressed elements where there's, like, minor deliberate tears on it. I don't know. I feel like it needs to be redone somehow. Either I take the patches and buttons off and redo it myself, or I take the patches and buttons off and I donate it for somebody else to do what they will with it. And honestly, it will probably be the latter. And then the two remaining denim jackets are ones that are much darker and I painted to make look the way I want them to. First one, we've got this Agent Stone jacket. So it says Agent Stone at the top and it's got the little Eggman logo. I don't know if I put the glow-in-the-dark paint on it, but the Eggman logo is supposed to have glow-in-the-dark paint on it. Don't remember if I've done that bit yet. And my last denim jacket's my longtime bestie, my Night Vale Desert Bluffs piece. So it's got Night Vale and Desert Bluffs on the back, and then it's got my Secret Scout patch from being in the Patreon up on the front. I've considered adding my Faceless Old Woman Who Secretly Lives in Your Home patches somewhere on the front, but I can't remember where they've ended up. Obviously, I am more attached to the things that I specifically painted to look how I want them to be, but you know what? It's still less than it was. Next up, we got the long sleeve button-ups. We did the short sleeves, now we're on to the long ones. Once again, we have several that are just plain white that I've acquired at various points so that I had multiple. These ones, I would say that I feel like two of them are notably a better fabric quality than the third one is. Or maybe not better, but they're definitely thicker and wrinkled less easily, which is better for what I need. Though this one's thinner and more breathable, which is probably what a lot of people in Florida want. I think I'm going to get rid of this third one and keep the other two, just because if I do end up in a situation where I need a button-up, I'm more likely to go for a long sleeve one, and I have options, just in case I accidentally ruin one of them right before I need it, which does sound like something I might do. Stepping into the pattern shirts, first up we got this white shirt with a blue, like, grid pattern on it. If the button-ups are wrinkly, it's because that half of my closet is over full, and the clothes are wrinkling each other because they don't have room to hang. Part of why I'm doing this, albeit a little poorly. This shirt sits in the button-up section because I would wear it as a normal button-up, but it did originate as the shirt for my Luca cosplay. So this is both a me shirt and a cosplay shirt. I suppose this next one also is both. It's this one. I got it just because I love the design of it. It's very, very spiral core, very Michael distortion, which is why I started wearing this as my shirt for my Michael cosplay. But I did get it just because I like it. This was a fun thrift find. This is kind of what I meant when I said I'd like the dress better if it was a shirt instead of a dress. I got the little colorful stripy moment going on. We got a lot of color, a lot of like Candyland feeling, but it's a button-up, so I actually wear this. I'm about to go through 1,000 flannels real quick, okay? Be nice. And by that I mean like 6. First one, also part of my Pride fit, we got this one. It's got like blue and purple on it. It's not all the way down, so this is more of a like 3/4 length. The sleeve comes to mid-forearm rather than being full length, but it chills with the long sleeves anyway. It's a nice, cute overshirt. We got the classic red lumberjack look. I also especially like this one because along with the red is black, and so it looks decent with black jeans because I don't really currently have any normal denim jeans that I can remember. I need something that can match with other things. Like black. Rainbow. This one I got because it's got, I think, all of the colors of the rainbow in it, except maybe orange. Except for the parts with the red and yellow cross. It's a rainbow flannel. It's nice, and it's thicker than my other flannels are, so it's nice when it gets cooler outside. We've got another blue flannel, but this one is full length, all the way sleeves. Goodness, I wanted to double check to make sure that this one still fit me, because I couldn't remember if it did or not. Throwback to your favorite YouTubers in the 2010s. Got that flannel fit going on. Found this one recently. Love it. But I can't quite figure out what's going on with it. If any one of y'all knows what's going on here. So it's a button up, right? Like a normal button up. But then there's a second shirt in here. And it's like a tank top. You can see where the sleeves merge. There's a second full shirt. This back panel here is another shirt. So there's the button-up part and then a, like, tank top inside of it. And I cannot figure out if you are supposed to be inside of the tank top and then the button-up goes in front so it just kind of merges all together, or if this is like a back panel and you're supposed to have it behind you. Does anybody know how this tank top button-up situation works? I don't know enough about shirts to know how this situation worked. I just liked the pattern. And then the last flannel one is this red, white, and blue number here that I got when my uncle gave me an American Eagle card, and I just bought flannels to try and start shifting my wardrobe. And honestly, I don't wear this one. I don't need this one anymore. I have several flannels to choose from anyway. And I'm not going to pick the red, white, and blue one. We're out of flannel territory. Back into the final two long sleeve button-ups, which were, again, more formal-ish shirts. We got these two. They're both black, formal-ish button-ups. This one you can see the design much easier. It's a bunch of little flowers against a black background. It's a really nice, like, silky texture. And this one, I don't know if you can see it. It's got black embroidery on it. So it's a black shirt with flowers embroidered on it in black embroidery thread. I can't tell in the viewfinder if my camera's quality is good enough to pick up the design, but I think it looks really cool in person. This was another one I wore a lot when I was an usher helping out in a theater, because you have to wear all black, but I still got some spice to it. And both of the black shirts are staying in case I need them for a semi-formal event. I don't know how many semi-formal events I think I'm going to be invited to, but I'm so terrified of being invited to one and having nothing to wear. Camera died. It's a new day, and we are going to try and at least finish off the closet portion here. There's basically only 2 sections left to go through, but they both have quite a bit in them. First up is the long sleeve t-shirts and sweaters, which has this in it, and also has all of this in it. I do primarily wear long sleeves over short sleeves, especially around the house because we keep it pretty cool here, and I also start getting cold when it hits like 70. But I will try to knock these numbers down at least a little bit. First up, we got this rainbow sweater here. It's just a white sweater with a rainbow on the front onto the sleeve. It is one of those like non-gay rainbows that companies do sometimes when they don't want something to be mistaken as Pride merch, or they think it like looks more aesthetic. So it is in the wrong order and it doesn't have purple, but I don't care. It's cute, and the material's a bit thicker than most of these are, so it's nice when it actually starts getting a little cooler out. Next up is the first in a series of Star Wars shirts here, and the first Spirit jersey we've come across in this. It's got the Rebel and Empire symbol on it. It's got Star Wars written across the back in rainbow. And then down the sleeve here, it's got the Millennium Falcon with the Pride slogan, "Believe, Belong, Be Proud." It's a Star Wars Pride Spirit jersey. I love this one. I don't have a ton of Spirit jerseys because they're a bit pricey, but I do really like this one. Next up we have this kind of long sleeve gray thing here. It's much thinner and it has text on it. I'm not sure how well it's showing up in the camera because it doesn't really show up at all in real life unless the light hits it. It says Rebels and Droids and Jedi Masters and Sith Lords. It's got writing on it, but it doesn't show up very well. It's force cropped, and I think just the length my arms are, the ending of the sleeve falls at a really awkward place. And I think this is just more of like more of a feminine cut than I would normally wear for a shirt. So I don't think it's necessarily bad, but in terms of Star Wars merch, I think this one is just not for me. I'm the droid you're looking for. It's a R2-D2 top. It's got the cute little sports like detailing on the sleeves, which I love on things. This one falls into similar issues as the one before though, where it's a bit more of like a feminine cut. I think it's meant to be a looser, like flowier type thing. And the second issue that I have with this one is that it is completely see-through. I think it's meant to be like a cover-up, cute top with something underneath it. This fabric is entirely see-through, and I just don't have anything to wear under it. Similar idea as before. I think this is cute Star Wars merch that would work better for someone else. Marcius Island, Don't You Wish You Were Here. This is my House in the Cerulean sweater that my mom got me for Christmas last year, as in 2024. This is another one that's nicer, it's a thicker material, and it's for my favorite book. I wear this one pretty often. I love it, definite keep. A nice Three Caballeros top for when it's a little chilly out but not fully cold. 3/4 length sleeve. Anakin's sitting on top of my clothes and I feel bad moving him to pull out new shirts. Do you want to say hi to YouTube? This should technically be in my cosplay section. The only thing I wear this shirt for is my Gyro Gearloose cosplay. I've never worn it for anything else. Bit of a flashback here. We've got my San Jose Sharks jersey from Christmas of 2017, 2018, one of them. It's my Brent Burns jersey. Y'all remember when he was on the Sharks? When he and Thornton were like the guys? Probably not. Because if you've come across this video or my channel, your experience with hockey is probably more heated rivalry, which is totally fair, totally valid. Reading, what am I reading right now? Long Game? I'm reading one of them right now. But old school Sharks jersey from when I was a teenager. This guy is not on the team anymore and hasn't been for a hot minute. But I also have the pop figure. And I think for now, it's cute for like history's sake. If you're actually still here, you've stuck around long enough to be to this part, tell me who your favorite heated rivalry character is. But like show characters, because I don't know anything about the extended universe. My favorite show characters are Scott Hunter and Rose Landry. Icons only. Bit of a thinner option here again, more of a long sleeve t-shirt. We got Jellyfish Jam Band t-shirt. I may have gotten this the same Christmas that I got this sports jersey. I unironically love SpongeBob, and I actually really love this shirt. I love the colors on it. The blue like tie-dye. Love it. Droid Depot turtleneck, I think. It's got like a turtleneck moment going on here, but I cannot figure out how it's supposed to be worn because it's not tight enough on the neck to actually be a turtleneck. There's just a bunch of extra fabric here, and I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I always just kind of let it do what it wants to. I like the rest of the design. I like the navy blue, and I like the droid pattern up top, around the top of it, that it's shiny. The gold is shiny and it looks like a circuit board. Love it. Okay, I got this one when I was going for a thing. I was trying to put a bit of aesthetic into my wardrobe. I was trying to get like a look, trying to curate a vibe. I think I've worn this like twice. It's just if I was to curate a fashion vibe, this is probably not it. Honestly, this is more similar to something Jack might wear than something I would probably wear, so I might see if he wants it. We got a purple striped sweater. I think I initially got it to be a Michael Shelley contrast to my Michael Distortion cosplay so that I could do both. I'd have to retry this one on. I think I accidentally shrunk it in the wash. I think this is like real wool. I just checked. This bad boy is wool and cashmere, and I think I shrunk it. Yeah, trying it on, I think the sleeves are a little tight. I can lower my arms. I'm just being silly, but the sleeves are a bit tight. Either I've grown or I accidentally shrank the arms in it, and if it was that one, I'm really sorry to anyone who's like really intense about Ralph Lauren's clothing. It will fit someone else. I didn't make it a baby shirt. This I got as my original Michael Distortion shirt. I think this is the shirt I used for like my cosplay videos back in 2020 or 2021. I like that it kind of looked like staticky or whatever. It was largely a cosplay shirt, but as I showed earlier, I got a different shirt that I use for my Michael cosplay now, and I don't wear this one anymore. It's not really a color scheme I would go for, so it will find a new home. When there's trouble you call DW. We got Darkwing Duck. It is just a massive logo on the front of it. I don't care because the massive logo is Darkwing Duck, so it's allowed. And last in the purple section is this cute little Huey, Dewey, and Louie cropped light purple sweater. What's not to love about it? It's cute. It's got a rainbow. It's DuckTales. Second Spirit jersey. I think, are they still called that at Universal? I think they are. It's a Universal one. I've got this Universal Pride Spirit jersey. I don't know what year it came out. I found it at a secondhand store. Universal, it's got the Universal Studios logo, and the back says, "Love is Universal." It's cute. I haven't worn it on a Universal trip yet because I bought it and then lost the bag that I brought it home in my closet. But I refound it right when the weather's hitting 90 again. I will put it to use now that it is not in bag jail anymore. Next, we've got yet another Michael Distortion cosplay idea shirt. I couldn't decide between this one and the glitchier turtleneck type shirt I showed earlier when I was initially putting the cosplay together. I definitely like this one more, as like I would actually wear these colors, but a similar issue with some of the shirts before, I'm not sure I would naturally go for this cut. I think I'd like the pattern more if it was on like a more normal sweater type thing rather than the button-up semi-cardigan thing it's got going on right now. Chunky knit rainbow sweater. I did initially get this for my Mabel Pines cosplay, but I wear this one when I'm not in cosplay as well, which is why it's not in the cosplay section, and also why it's staying, because I love it. Donut sweater. I think technically this one could also, you can make the argument for this one fitting in the cosplay section because I primarily wear it for my donut cosplay, which is mostly just the pink Halo Master Chief helmet and then pink clothes, because I did not feel like putting together a full body of armor. But I could wear this one on its own, so it's going to stay in the sweater section. Really, it only has to make sense to me. It doesn't really need to make sense for anyone else. My half of our Naughty and Nice sweaters that Jack and I made, where mine says Naughty in the fabric color of his, and then his says Nice in the fabric color of mine. Cute little matching Christmas wear. Grogu. This is like a long sleeve t-shirt. I was going to say sweater, it's really not. It's also really thin. Oversized long sleeve sweater that I primarily wear as a sleep shirt. I don't know if I want to separate my long sleeve sleep shirts as well. We'll see how much space I clear out later from the drawers. But yes, Grogu. Another droid shirt. It's another cropped sweater moment. A lot of patterns going on here. And this one's got a bunch of guys on it, including down here underneath the Droid Depot logo. There's another little pit droid hiding down there. And a Gonk, and Chopper. Jack got me this for Christmas last year, as in 2024, and it's cute. Bit of a plainer, non-property related sweater here. It's just a gray sweater with these gold reflective stars. I love it. It's a nice moment, and I love when the gold's reflective. The shiny. We're not talking about how many sweaters I'm not cutting out because I'm regularly wearing all of these ones that I'm not getting rid of on rotation. This is one of the newer ones. It's my Black Parade long sleeve t-shirt that I got at Welcome to the Black Parade. On the back it says, "When I grow up, I want to be nothing at all." Little reminder to myself that I got to see MCR live when I did not think that would be a possibility. Both of these ones are Dan and Phil. We've got my Parasocial Social Club long sleeve t-shirt from Terrible Influence, and we've got the new Fantasyland sweater. This one I absolutely love the design on the back there, and I think it's really fun to wear this one to Magic Kingdom and have the Fantasyland in Fantasyland. Third, and I think last Spirit jersey that I own, this is my Disney Pride Spirit jersey. Disney Pride. My only Spirit jerseys are gay, I guess. We've got another shirt here that I think might have originated closer to me living around here and going to Universal more often as well. Another like generic comic book Marvel style sweater, or maybe that's why I brought it. It's comic book Marvel, and I was like, oh, it works well for Marvel Land. And while it does, I don't usually wear it to Universal, which is the whole reason that I held on to it, so I don't really wear it at all anymore. So it's a nice design, but not really something I go for anymore. The distressed bits are on purpose. The graphic on this one isn't cracked or peeling. It looks like that deliberately. It's not exactly like Marvel's not popular, so I'm sure somebody will give this thing new life. This shirt serves one purpose, and it's for me to be obnoxious and annoy my sister when I go home to visit family. This is the visiting family shirt. If I'm rolling up to see the fam, you know that I'm decked out in the fave child shirt. Unless, of course, I've gone home for the holidays and I'm decked out in my Howdy holiday sweater. It's my ugly Christmas sweater. It says Howdy up at the top. I thought that was funny because my Howdy y'all got a little tree. The sleeves have got the candy canes, horseshoes, and boots. There's a cowboy hat on top of the tree. I loved it. I thought it was really funny. I realized afterwards, because I went to Walmart like 2 days after I bought this thing and saw the display again, I realized it is supposed to say Howdy Christmas on it. So here's my version, and here's the picture of what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to say Howdy Christmas with like tinsel at the bottom. This one just does not have the second half of the writing on it. It didn't fall off, they just didn't put it on this one. I didn't even realize when I bought it. I'm glad too, because I like this version better than the one with the big tinsel Christmas at the bottom. Just a simple howdy. And that's the end of the long sleeve t-shirts and sweaters section. We're here at the last section, hoodies and jackets. And I am going to kind of just rush through this section a bit. I think I'm going to try to, because I can tell at a glance that I'm only going to get rid of like 2 of these. Similar to the long sleeve t-shirts and sweaters, I still wear long sleeves predominantly, and I alternate through most of these pretty regularly, to the point that I don't have a ton that I would get rid of. To start, the 2 that I know I'm moving on from right off the bat, we've got this Jacksonville Jaguars hoodie. It's nice gray, kind of baggy, really soft on the inside. Really soft. I don't really care about football. I don't really know much about it. Shocking, I know. So a big draw for why I've kept this one as long as I have is because of how soft it is. But I have so many hoodies and so many sweaters and so many things that are also soft that I don't think I need to keep holding on to a sports, like, game day hoodie that I never wear because I never know when the game days are for the texture. I got this as a gift for, I think, my 21st birthday. My grandma said that it made her think of me when she saw it because it's Mickey Mouse, like Disney, and it's got rainbow outline and it has my name written on the sleeve. And I thought that was really sweet, and I wore it a lot when I originally got it, but I just haven't been wearing it recently. So we're adding this to the pile of old Disney stuff that I'm sending off that hopefully new Disney people can give more love to the Disney clothes that I'm not as drawn to as I once was. I have not moved on from being a Disney adult, I have simply evolved. And now we have the quick run through of all the ones that I'm probably keeping, but rest assured, all the hoodies and jackets, if I'm keeping them, I am actually wearing those. I got these bad boys on loop. First up, we got a classic, baggy, oversized, very thin, black and white stripe, aka my lovely chilling / dysphoria hoodie. Second jacket is in a very similar style to that one in terms of like cut and fabric, but not color at all. It's basically the exact same hoodie, but color block. So this one's got more going on color-wise. Fun little moment like the dysphoria hoodie, but a little less emo and edgy and more party. This one feels also spiritually similar to the paint button-up sweater earlier that I said I didn't like the cut of, and that turtleneck early attempts at Michael Distortion feeling, except that this one's just like a nice light jacket that you can throw on over something, and I am more likely to wear this one for a bit of color. White oversized Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie that my mom got me, mostly to vibe with my black Nightmare Before Christmas sweatpants. Another oversized pullover hoodie, except this one's gray with stripes. Ooh. I don't know if it's obvious at this point, I do keep the rest of the closet. I try to in a bit of like a color coordinated order so it makes sense. Somehow my jackets have completely ended up in their own order. I don't know what the order of these are, but it's not color. Maybe I'll try and reorganize them back into what they're supposed to be. Right now, it's just random. It's chaos. Which is my middle name, but is not necessarily what I want going on with my hoodies right now. We got the Chaggy hoodie. This was specifically great for me, who as soon as Hot Topic started releasing has-been merch, and I told my best friend I was waiting until they released something Chaggy themed, and then this came out and she got it for me, because she's a real one. Second star to the right, it's my Peter Pan hoodie. It's got the gold reflection that I like. I need to go to Magic Kingdom more often, because I basically only wear this to Magic. Or when I go through my, like, Peter Pan mythology phase that I go through every other year. Either of those times. V for Venom. I love the Venom movies, and I love the Venom comics where Eddie and the symbiote are really gay for each other. And this is the kind of specific Marvel stuff that I keep around, rather than, like, the generic comic book stuff. I have the same zip-up hoodie in a small and a large, because it's really soft and it's a really good texture, and I can figure out what kind of vibe I'm trying to curate and choose accordingly. Dan and Phil's Star logo hoodie from when they first revealed that they were doing the new logo aesthetic thing going forward. This one's a classic. It's less than a year old, but it's a classic to me. This is my Louie Duck hoodie, but it's not in the cosplay section because I am Louie Duck in my heart, and I do still just wear this around. Oh look, it's the hoodie from my college's hockey team. Been a hot minute here, and perhaps not the mindset I should be going into a closet clear out with, but I'm a bit too attached to this one to get rid of it. I just never have an occasion to wear it out because I don't want anyone to like try and start a conversation with me and we have to be like, it's been a hot minute since I graduated and none of the guys that were on the team when I got this hoodie are still in college, let alone on the team. It's the kind of thing I would wear while skating but I haven't done that in a while. I need to make time to actually try and do things outside of work. Maybe I'll try and make time to skate again. Sporty, smoother jacket. It's kind of like a bomber jacket, but much thinner than one. But I like the sporty detailing on it, and also I think this one and the colorful one are the only two jackets that like actually fit me, rather than being a baggy fit, so I guess chill. My go-to coat for when it's actually cold outside, I got it for protection when it was 19 degrees out where I was, and it's served me well since. The one tragedy here with this is I did at one point get something on the sleeve, I stained it somehow, and I don't know how to clean suede. I already shrunk the arms in my other sweater. I cannot lose my one good piece of clothing that helps me the 2 days a year it gets actually cold in Florida. But it's also perhaps the nicest item of clothing I own. So, little stain or not, it will keep me warm. And that's what I have this for. So it's doing its job. This one's also pretty decent for when it's getting real cold and not like 60 degrees out. Varsity style jacket, but much more real varsity style jacket than the other one that was like a faux varsity. It's for the Disney 50th celebration when they did all of the like iridescent stuff for the 50th, and I love it. I love the blue and I love the shiny. It was a bit pricier than clothing items I normally buy, but it was worth it. And my last hoodie, which appears to have gone through some kind of tragic accident at some point. I don't know what could have spilled on this thing without me realizing. It needs to be washed. Uh-oh. Ignoring the massive whatever spilled on this. This is another hoodie I'm very fond of because this was when Jack and I were experimenting with our new Cricut machine and figuring out what kind of stuff we could do with clothing. And I designed myself a little Fizzarolli hoodie. So it's got the central pocket here, which got the pink, green, and blue that I used throughout the design on the pocket. We've got the big hearts here on the shoulders, like Fizz's clown costumes often have. And then we've got some zigzag detailing on the wrists to simulate the like zigzag ends of his clown costume shirts. The hearts are both green, but the end of this, the zigzag here is pink. One on this one is blue. The back has Fizz's name from the RoboFizz like parade, so assuming that's Fizzarolli's signature, but whatever is the stylized version of Fizzarolli, and then the bottom has the heart detailing again from the pocket, and the hood is done up with the pink and blue alternating stripes like Fizz's hat does. All in all, I'm really happy with how it turned out looking, especially because it was my first like major thing I did with the Cricut machine, and it was my third attempt at like DIYing themed clothing that I've done in the recent times. So I moved from painting jean jackets to trying to work with vinyl as well. I am rather attached to my little project here, so I really hope that whatever I manage to spill all over this thing washes out well. My poor Fizz hoodie. And that was my last hoodie jacket thing, which means we are finally at the end of all of the clothes hanging in my closet. I hope you didn't think we were done with the closet just yet. Okay, hopefully today is the last day that I have to spend working on this. We finally finished everything that's hanging up, and we can start on the elusive dressers, drawers that are just a whole other issue here. Before we start on it though, the box here that I wanted to try and fill with clothes, it's already full. We filled it just with the hanging clothes, so we're gonna empty this and start on a second one. I guess instead of our goal being trying to fill it, we'll see how many times we fill it. Starting on the dressers, I do have a full-size one that has the majority of dresser clothes, but I also have a mini one from my dorm that I keep in my closet. Its purpose is that it's meant to be the one that holds my, like, chill lounge shirts, my sleep shirts. But because our current apartment has no storage space, and I've made my closet into a kind of storage area, that dresser has largely been blocked off, so I don't use the shirts in it very often. The shirts I do use end up just being hung back up, usually. So while I do use some of the shirts in those drawers, I actually don't know all of the shirts that they have. I rarely go in there. So we're going to continue getting that number down from 99 here. These are what the mini drawers look like. They are little mini ones. And they are both packed up this full. Just packed to the top with t-shirts. And the t-shirts are double layered. So there's a top layer and then a second layer also just completely full. I don't need that many. I think it's probably safe to assume the ones on top are the ones that I'm regularly using. The ones that are shoved down in the bottom, I might not have seen in 10 years. We'll start with this drawer. Right off the bat, we've got another DuckTales shirt here, but instead of the red one with Scrooge on it, that was not a color I would really wear, and not really a design that I was that fond of. I just got it because it was DuckTales. I do like the navy blue, and I like the little design here of Huey, Dewey, and Louie with Launchpad, so we'll keep this one. Stallus t-shirt that I got as a gift. I primarily wear this as a sleep shirt, though sometimes I do wear it as a normal shirt with, like, a jacket. I like the colors on this one, and I like the, like, space imagery. Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey. This t-shirt was my dad's that I inherited, so, yeah, it's sticking around. I like to wear it when, Doctor Who episodes come out. Bucky's Mardi Gras t-shirt from my mom. It's got little Bucky and all the Mardi Gras stuff. I haven't gotten around to doing a Mardi Gras celebration yet because we've been busy. But we've settled some stuff and my friends have been wanting to do one and I know what to wear. Okay, for this one I have two versions of the exact same shirt, and it's a Rooster Teeth, like, sauce bottle design. It's got the nutrition facts on the back, and then the little design on the front. I do wear this as a, like, lounge shirt around the house. It was part of a mystery box, which is why I have two of it, because I got multiple mystery boxes. I got the same shirt more than once. My biggest thing, I know I don't need two of the same shirt, but I don't know what to do with the second shirt, because I'm not sure what thrift stores' rules are about swearing on t-shirts, and whether or not they would actually, like, display it, or if it would just end up getting thrown away. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this second Rooster Teeth sauce bottle shirt I have. And I do wear the shirt, so I guess I'll continue having two versions of the shirt until inevitably one of them becomes unwearable. I don't know what to do. And here's the last shirt that I wear in this drawer with any regularity. It's a fun little tie-dye dolphin shirt that was also gifted to me. I really like the material. For some reason this shirt feels softer than the other ones, and it's got some sick dolphins, and I like the colors. So now we're on to the shirts that remain a mystery to me. What is this one? Ooh, it's one of my Stranger Things Halloween Horror Nights shirts. I remember how much I hunted around for this one as well. This one specifically, because this is the Stranger Things Season 1. First year it was at Halloween Horror Nights, and they had two designs of major shirts for it. There was the one with 11 on it, and then the one with Will at Universal. And I really wanted this one, but I completely fell off of Stranger Things for several reasons. And I have not touched this shirt since probably Season 2, maybe Season 3. It's not like I'm gonna wear it to Halloween Horror Nights. I don't need this one. What have we got here? Mystery shirt number 2. It's a BB-8 shirt. This is a BB-8 shirt from when I believe the sequels just started airing. This is a bit of an older shirt. I do like droids. I do like BB-8. But I don't know. I have so many droid shirts already that I'm not sure if I need this one in addition to the ones that have R2 or Chopper or C-3PO or like the other droids that I like more than BB-8. I probably don't need to hang on to this one as well. Hello, hello, we have Artsy Mickey. Another one from early on into me living here. I think this one I got around Festival of the Arts or for Festival of the Arts so that I had something like fun and artsy to wear. When it comes to Festival of the Arts now, I tend to just go like really colorful. I don't know the last time I wore this shirt. Another one. This one, I'm not sure how well it's showing up in the camera here. It's a kind of 3D effect. It's got the pink and blue on the sides of the Mickey head. I could see what I was going for when I got it. I liked it and wore it more when I first got it, but it's just another one. I haven't worn this in forever. Would you believe it? It's another Mickey Mouse themed shirt. I went through a phase, okay? This one, it's just one of the like Walgreens shirts that you can buy, and it's got the whole family, and they say like kid, one, like uncle and whatever. But one of them says Mickey across the front of it, and I thought that was funny because it's my name. But I definitely just have not worn this shirt since like 2018. It's 2026. I don't have to hold on to it. Does this feel better now that I'm like actually getting into the bulk of it, actually getting rid of clothes, actually making progress? I feel a bit better. We've got, oh, nope, we're not getting rid of this one. We got my Owlbert shirt. See, I'm sad that I have so many shirts that I forget all of the ones I have. I haven't looked at this in a while because it was on the second level, but I love the Owl House still, and they've got the graphic novel coming out soon. I love Owlbert. And just outside of the fandom aspect of it, I love this design with the wooden owl and the flowers and the thorns. I do wear this shirt before I accidentally buried my dresser in there. I'll continue holding on to this one for a bit. Bright orange shirt, that's always fun. What do we got here? Jacksonville Coalition for Equality. This shirt I might have gotten around when there was campaigning going on, arguments and stuff, to add sexuality, gender identity, and gender expression to the non-discrimination policies in Jax. So you would have this shirt and then you had a button that was like, ask me about the Jacksonville Coalition for Equality. I remember those times, but I am not sure I need to hold on to the free t-shirt I got during that time period. Oh my gosh, it's another Stranger Things Halloween Horror Nights shirt. I don't know what year this one was. Was this for the year that they did the Season 2, Season 3 combined house? I can't remember. I have the, like, cup from that year. I don't know. I don't know if this is Season 1 or Season 2 and 3. Same thing. I have not watched the show in a hot minute, and it's not one of the shirts that I'm likely to re-wear to Halloween Horror Nights. So away it goes. Oh my goodness, it is another Halloween Horror Nights shirt. But this one's not Stranger Things, it's The Walking Dead. Take the cookies on the front here with the blood, and then the back of it has Carol's whole entire threat to Sam. It has the entire scene written out as a script on the back of it. I did forget about that part. There's always going to be a fondness in my heart for The Walking Dead, and I think my other Walking Dead t-shirt, which is at my mom's house, it's not even here, I'm not sure that one fits anymore, so I will keep this one as a lounge shirt. And last one in here is a recently acquired shirt. It's my little spray painted Borderlands shirt that I got at a con last year, or the year before, 2024, 2025. Jack got a Darkwing Duck spray painted shirt, I got a Borderlands. It says Maliwan on the back here, and then it's got the Vault Hunter symbol. It's fun, I like the black with the bold orange on it, and Borderlands 2 is my favorite video game, so we're gonna hold on to the Vault Hunter t-shirt here. Here we are with the shirts placed back into that first bin, temporarily maybe. No need for a second layer, they all fit now. Starting on the second drawer here, we have several rash guards here, several swim tops. This one, little camo-ish navy blue. This one, light blue with a rocket ship taking off in the middle of the lines here. And this one, which is just black with like water ripple light design on the front of it. I will say off the bat, I don't wear the navy blue one anymore. I believe I wore it more often when I had my old swim trunks, but I have not used the navy blue one in a minute. So that one will just off the bat go to the side. My swim trunks here, which are bold, very me, I feel. I will say that the light blue rocket taking off doesn't really fit with the trunks. And I only have one bathing suit. I know some people have like several. I have the one. And this does not fit with it at all. And I could theoretically buy a second pair of swim trunks that are lighter that match this shirt, and then I would have two bathing suits. But as it stands, the likelihood of me doing that is not very high. So the rocket can move on. Onto more t-shirts. First up, we've got this Bill's shirt that I got from my stepdad. It is very large on me. That makes it great as a sleep shirt, which is what its function is. And I at least have one piece of Bill's memorabilia here to match the rest of my family. A shirt my parents got me from Cozumel. It's got a skeleton who is surfing. It reminds me of those old things that were like skate or die, and then people will go, no, skate and die, except he's surfing. And for that purpose, I think it's a really funny summer shirt. We're coming up on summer here because once it hits spring in Florida, it's basically summer. It's almost the season of the surfing skeleton again. And my last shirt that's on top here, because this one worked similarly, the top shirts are the ones I actually wear, and I have no idea what's on the second layer there. We've got Mimikyu. It's just a baby. I love Mimikyu. It's one of my two shirts. I got two Pokemon graphic tees. They are not together because of the weird way my t-shirts have ended up. Now we're on to seeing whatever I have in here. Okay, this is kind of absurd at this point. I might have had a problem back in the day, and nobody stopped me, but nobody stops me with my 3 Caballeros problem now, I suppose. It's another Mickey Mouse shirt that I don't wear. Like this. Oh, we got turtles! It's supposed to be sun reactive. I don't know if the sun reactive element still works, or if it's broken like my other shirt. I would see, but there are no clouds to speak of outside, which might be, I think my color's been getting progressively more yellow as the sun's gone away. We'll hold on to the turtles for now. Peter Pan t-shirt, it's got Peter up on the front and a little like license plate that says Lost Boys on it. So with this shirt, I have the Peter Pan shirt here. I have Peter Pan socks, and I have a Peter Pan Loungefly and Magic Band. I have a whole fit to put together if I actually go to Magic Kingdom. It's just that I don't go to Magic very often. I need to go. I need to put the stuff I have for the trips to use. It's just so killer that it takes like an hour to get into the park. You could just walk into the other ones. We've got a March for Our Lives shirt. These were a series of protests that went around the country protesting gun violence and pushing for more laws and like restrictions regarding owning firearms. I know that I was active in helping out ours in my city. I don't know where I ended up with a t-shirt, but that's what that was. I don't need the t-shirt from it anymore. This is a shirt, I believe it came in the Mission Transition box, which was a box. I might still have my unboxing video on here. It was going to be a box of things for trans people, and it was going to be like a mystery box each month, and they did one run of it, and as far as I know, never did it again. I think this t-shirt came in it. It's a little pronoun shirt that looks like those thank you bags. I misjudged which, like, t-shirt company they were going to use. This t-shirt's a little too tight for me. I do like the premise, and I would keep it if it was bigger, but this specific shirt is too tight on me. So hopefully there is some other non-binary person around who would like this shirt. I don't know, my plan right now is to just drop them all off at a thrift store. Queer people love thrifting, right? Both of these are old school related t-shirts that are gonna get set aside over there. Here's a t-shirt from when I went to the Dodge Poetry Festival forever ago, 2017, 2018. It's the largest writing festival or the largest poetry festival in North America. That was a fun experience. Got to go to New York, got to go to Newark, and normally I do keep t-shirts from like specific arts related events I went to and concerts and stuff. The print on this is just not great, so I never really reached to wear it. And I don't think anyone else would either, so again I'm torn on what specifically to do with this shirt. It's just that the print on it is very like plasticky feeling, rather than kind of blending in with the shirt like this one does. It's just very like plasticky, you know? Like vinyl, but a massive graphic on the back of it. Regardless, I don't wear that shirt anymore. NASA shirt. I feel like every like vaguely nerdy person just has something with the NASA logo slapped on it in their closet. I am no exception. Speaking of shirts from events I went to, I saw Curtis Connor live and all I got was this shirt. Curtis Connor, that was a fun show. We were on top of the orchestra pit, so we were right up against the stage, and Curtis turned my best friend's horror workplace into a running joke throughout the rest of the show. Good times, good times. And the last t-shirt here in this bin, such a throwback. It's my Minecraft shirt. And this is my old school Minecraft shirt. The rest of those new mobs didn't exist yet. This was all we had. I feel like this is one of the shirts that like I should theoretically donate, but I've been kind of bummed recently that I got rid of my Creeper shirt in a previous closet clear out. So I don't know if I would get rid of this and then be upset that I got rid of my Minecraft shirt. Maybe I'll let myself hold on to this one because I was so good in the previous drawer, even though I didn't get rid of a lot of the ones from this drawer. You win some, you lose some, and it is starting to storm outside. The storm has ceased. The sun didn't come back, but I don't care. I am determined to get this finished today. It may not have seemed like I did a ton of damage with the mini bins because one of them I kept a lot more, but I have managed to get both of them down to just being a single row. Both of them are only one shirt high now. So no more hidden shirts. If I leave the door cracked open behind me, it's because Anakin has decided that he wants to take a nap in there, and he is sad and sore because he had to go to the vet yesterday, so he gets to nap in there if he wants to. We can finally move on from the closet altogether and tackle the last big home stretch here, the dresser. We're gonna start in the top left dresser because I know this is shocking and you would never guess, but it's full of t-shirts. It's the t-shirt drawer. And I want to be done with the t-shirts. The far most right side of it, usually I try to keep to be like undershirts that I wear under my work outfit. And the tank tops do serve their purpose well. I also tried to get some white shirts to replace the tank tops because they're literally like justice shirts. They're a little old. So I thought, yes, like thin white t-shirts would be good undershirts, except that these ones are way too small for me. I'm not even necessarily sure they're way too small for me. They're just something that I can feel kind of constricting me, and no. So goodbye. We'll stick to justice for now. Moving on to our last little bit of t-shirts. I've got this design on 3 shirts, actually. This dark blue, a lighter blue, and a purple. They're from a few 5Ks I did a while ago. I don't want to necessarily work out in clothes that I just wear day to day. So those are my, like, gym tops that I might add the Runner 5 shirt to. This one is a Doofenshmirtz shirt. It says, "I really don't hate Christmas." Jack's mom sent this to me. I don't know if it's like his whole family has them. I know at least Jack and I have these. They're matching Christmas shirts. They're really only worn once a year, but they're cute for the occasion. So it gets to stay tucked in the corner until I need to bring it out again next December. I got this shirt. It's from the Pride organization at my college. It was a fun little design. It was meant to be like the year's design. It's a nice shirt, but it is a bit of a thicker material on the shirt, and it's, again, the graphic has the like plasticky printed feel. I had it as a sleep shirt, but I don't really wear it to sleep very often. It's not serving its one purpose I had it for. This next one's another Pride shirt from college. It's a Superman parody where he's pulling open the shirt to show the Superman costume, but instead it's a trans tee and it says BU. It's for Trans Day of Visibility 2018, maybe? I think the design's cute. It's a cute idea for a shirt. Once again, this shirt is too small for me. It bothers me so much that t-shirts are so wildly inconsistent in what their sizing is. T-shirt sizing just does whatever it wants, I guess. This one was not a victim of that. Next up, we've got the second Pokemon graphic tee. It's my Gyarados rising out of the water. This one, like my Mimikyu one, is mostly a sleep shirt, although occasionally I will just roll up to the event with giant Gyarados shirt. Maybe my Team Mystic hat. These three I'm not going to unfold because refolding them is kind of a pain, and they don't have any design on them. They're all three just solid colors, so what you see is the whole shirt. They're also all three kind of cosplay shirts. Kind of, but not enough that I put them in the cosplay section. This shirt I use for my Orangeburg Disney bounds, usually during Flower and Garden. This one is long sleeve, so t-shirt, long sleeve shirt. It's going to eventually be my shirt for my Kevin cosplay when I put that back together. As of right now, it's just a blank orange long sleeve shirt. And this one is a blank red long sleeve shirt that I use primarily for my Negaduck cosplay, but can also be used during like Christmas time for just a red shirt. I believe all of these shirts are Star Wars. Just a heads up before we go into them. We've got my Chopper shirt. It's got my boy Chopper on it. It's black and I like to wear it with my Chopper earrings. Put it all together for a bit of a Chaos Gremlin inspired fit. This shirt is fun. It's just a classic 77 with R2 and 3PO on it. This one is mostly a sleep shirt, or if I'm just feeling a basic shirt with my boy on it. Rebel Pride, because there was an official Pride shirt with R2 and 3PO on it several years ago, and you know I snatched that up as soon as it was available for purchase. Gay robots. What more could you need? This one was a fun thrift find. It's C-3PO in spirit. It's the Star Tours opening day shirt from when Star Tours switched over from being Rex as the pilot of the Adventures to C-3PO and R2 taking over. So, Star Tours opening day 2011. And my last shirt here was a recent gift that was just the funniest crossover of my interests possible. And it's Perry on the cover of A New Hope. If you don't know, my foundation, my introduction to the concept of fandom and fan culture was Phineas and Ferb. So that has permanently marked how I am seen by many people. And then they released a Phineas and Ferb Star Wars shirt. This shirt represents me, honestly, a part of my soul. And the lightsaber glows in the dark, which is pretty sick. Next drawer down, I honestly don't know how much of this one I'm gonna keep. I don't even know how often I actually look in this drawer. That drawer is the one that holds my leggings and tights, my skirts, and some of my extra sweatpants. And if you didn't gather from the one dress I still have in my closet, I don't wear skirts very often either, but I have somehow ended up with so many that this drawer barely closes. I don't think that'll be the case once I'm done. Let's start with the skirts just to get this portion over with. First up, we have this pink sporty skirt thing. This is for my Mabel Pines cosplay. So this is technically a cosplay piece. I will hold on to it for my cosplay. This one, my little blue flower skirt. I thought it was so cute when I originally got it, and I still do think it's really cute. It just is not something I would wear, and it matches a lot better with shirts that I no longer own. This was more for like the You're Cute pink crop top that I took out earlier, or shirts that I got rid of the last time I cleared out my clothing. I think it's cute, it's just I would not wear it. Next up we have another blue one. It's light blue, it's got a glittery band, elastic band, rather than being a zipper button up, and it's got tulle on top. I think I kept this the last time I went through my clothing because it's blue and has glitter, and I did, I think, wear it to the Frozen 2 premiere, maybe? But I have nothing to wear with it, and I wouldn't wear it. And last one is the one I hesitate the most on getting rid of. This one, it's gray, it's got the black lace detailing at the bottom. It's much more something I would actually wear, if not for the fact that it was a skirt. This one also has pockets. I don't think I'm ever drawn to wear skirts. It just doesn't happen. I'm too butch for some of the clothes that I've somehow ended up in my possession. And that was it. I had 4 that had somehow survived to this point, and now I just have the 1 for cosplay. On to leggings. Leggings, tights, both of them. These are leggings. This is also from my trying to figure out my Michael Distortion cosplay era. I don't wear them with Michael. I don't need them anymore. These ones are also for cosplay. These are my red ones for my Rain Whispers cosplay, and occasionally a variation of a Mickey Mouse Disney Bound. Keeping. They have a purpose that they still serve. These leggings, I'm not sure if it shows up on the camera. They're glittery. They're black, and then they have a subtle glitter in them. I don't know if you can see there. There's like glitter in the fabric. I did really love these, and I would wear them underneath oversized shirts, because I will wear an oversized shirt and leggings as the pants. They're just really small, and I've been holding on to them, but they just, they do stretch some, but they still fit like capri fit. I have 3 pairs of black tights here. I don't know how I've ended up with 3 pairs of black tights. These are my normal ones. They're just my nice, soft, solid black ones. Again, I wear them under oversized t-shirts. I'll probably keep these just because they are solid black and they work well under a shirt that's not quite long enough to be by itself. They have a little, I don't know what they're officially called, but like a ballet foot here so that it's not fully over the foot. These ones can stay. These 2, I think, are called blackout tights. So they're meant to be like, you can't see through them no matter how much they stretch. You can kind of see through them because they are tight, but oh well. I think the reason I have 2 pairs of these is they came as a set of 2. These are the ones for my Fizz cosplay. So I've cut the ballerina foot into them so that they can go around the shoes to simulate Fizz's robotic legs. I just haven't painted the joints onto this yet. These ones stretch a lot more than those ones do. If you were like, these ones are tiny. They sure are. Either these came as a set of 2, or I bought 2 because I was going to make the robo arms with it as well, and then changed my mind on how I went about doing that. For whatever reason, I have a second pair of them. I don't need it. And then these get to chill underneath my Fizz jumpsuit thing and connect to the shoes. These bad boys were iconic when I got them. I do think these ones are meant to fit capri style. They are highlighter pink lace leggings. They're not actual lace, but they're made to look like lace. They're fun, they're kind of see-through, and they worked really well underneath the blue skirts that I had because they worked well with the colors. But I got rid of the skirts, and I have nothing to wear these under. And I'm not always thrilled with the leggings that stop mid-calf because I'm not sure what to do with the rest. Like, do you wear ankle socks? Do you wear no-show socks? I don't know. Too much pressure. Somebody knows what to do with that. More glittery leggings. These ones are exactly like the black ones, but they're pink, so they have the glitter in the fabric. These were a staple in my wardrobe for so long, and I don't think I have anything that suits them anymore. I feel bad every time I go through my clothing because I feel like over time, if I don't touch it, I start to accumulate stuff that has color in it again. And then when I go through and purge everything, I get rid of all the stuff with color in it. For the most part, I am just drawn to darker clothing. Darker clothing and, of course, space imagery. Last pair of leggings here, they have constellations on them, and I wear them underneath my space-themed shirts. These in the solid black ones are really the only ones that I still reach for clothing. And on to the first bit of sweatpants, lounge pants that I have. They're really soft, really cozy. I don't know what these are called, jogger style, I think, because they got the cinched ankles. They had several patches on them. At this point, they just have the one remaining peace sign patch. Now, patches do not affect the functionality, and I think these would be cute if you just took the one off. They are comfy, they just don't fit me anymore. I got them when I was younger, and I've grown, and now they stop like mid-calf. Some of these clothes are really old. These gray-ish, they're mostly gray, loose pants, they're like running pants, kind of. Except they have no pockets, so you'd have to have one of the, like, armbands for your phone. They're a jersey material, they're comfy to hang out in, just same issue as before. These pants stop, like, halfway up my shin, and I don't want to go to the gym in clothes that visibly don't fit me. They're good for the gym, but it is a tad bit like, you're too tall for your pants. I am too long for them. They will go to someone who is shorter. The rest of these sweatpants, honestly, are probably staying. I wear a lot of sweatpants because I spend a lot of my free time lounging around the house, and I wear sweatpants in public. Sue me, I know some people consider that a fashion crime. I like my clothes to be sensory friendly, and sweatpants that are loose, they're good. First up, we got the Nightmare Before Christmas sweatpants that I mentioned. My mom got me the sweatshirt, or the jacket to match them. Classic, baggy, black, they got a skull on them. Grogu sweatpants from Spencer's. This was on the trip where I forgot sizes exist, so they are too long for me, but it's fine because they're PJs, and I'd prefer they be too long for me rather than too short. These are a fun plaid number from my stepdad that I got with the Bills shirt, so I usually wear these with the Bills shirt. They're kind of the right colors. Just nice, loose pajama pants. Star Wars sweatpants that were a Christmas gift a couple years ago. They're soft. They're really soft. They're like fluffy. The plaid pants that I got for those family Christmas photos that Jack and I did Christmas 2024. He has the short version, I have the long version. We both have the socks. Anakin has a matching shirt. They're a little family plaid. While looking at the Star Wars sweatpants, I did re-find a t-shirt as well that just hadn't been in the drawer. It's another Star Wars shirt. It's my May the 4th shirt from when we went to May the 4th's celebration over at Disneyland. Cantina. I lied about keeping all of them. I forgot about these ones. I have these, they're like pink ribbon cancer awareness sweatpants that I got. I think they're a hand-me-down from my mom. I have no idea when I acquired these. They are just a little short in the ankles for me. I'm just the tiniest bit taller, and it has cursed me and hand-me-down sweatpants. These next two are the exact same pair of baggy sweatpants. They're just two different colors. I own these, I believe, 5 pairs of these exact sweatpants. That might seem excessive, but again, I wear sweatpants a lot, including oot and a boot. I have the light gray, I have the dark gray, and I have navy blue, which is in the next drawer. These are the perfect sensory experience of you can't feel them when you wear them, which is how I prefer clothes to feel. And because they are the perfect texture, My mom got me a bunch of them, and I don't remember where they're from. So I just hold on very closely to my special sweatpants. They are important to me. The next drawer under that is my pajama set drawer and additional sweatpants drawer. I couldn't fit all of them in the same drawer. I'd cleared up enough space in that last drawer to move the 3 extra pairs of that same pair of sweatpants up a drawer so that all 5 are together. The remaining 2 pairs, whatever, will go in the PJ drawer because I've cleared out a little bit. I'm not going to go through all of my pajama sets. Just know that there are quite a few because I like to wear full pajama sets or sweatpants and t-shirts when sleeping. But I've got a couple sets that I'm not going to continue holding on to. First up is another Mickey Mouse set here. And you might think it's just because I'm tired of the Mickey Mouse. No, I have 2 sets of Mickey Mouse PJs. I have one with short sleeves and then this one with the long sleeves. The shirt is a bit tighter than I would prefer and a bit of a thicker material than I think pajamas often need to be in Florida. And these pants ended up getting the weird kind of fuzzy where they're almost scratchy. They're not scratchy, and it's a texture that I know doesn't bother a lot of people, but it does kind of bother me sometimes. It is the crime of being too tight and not the right texture. So while somebody may be like, oh, Mickey Mouse PJs for my Disney vacation, I don't need to hold on to them. I have other long sleeve pajama sets. This set here is the opposite, kind of, at least on top. I have Star Wars PJs that have a tank top on top, a little racerback tank. The design is cute. It's got Leia, Vader, R2 and 3PO on the front. And then the pants have the 3 of them separated in their own little bubbles. I'm a little torn here because I'm not sure how this would be sold at a secondhand store. I don't know if the secondhand store would be like, oh yes, it's a pajama set and sell them together. Or if they'd be upset if I split it up. Because I actually don't hate the pants. I could wear the pants with my, like, Star Wars lounge shirts. It's just the tank top being too tight and a tank top that kind of bothers me. I don't know. I might just get rid of the shirt. Next up is also a set, but I know that I'm only getting rid of the shirt. The pants, they're cute, they're loose, they're little black and white plaid. The top, this pajama set is from Victoria's Secret. By the way, I got a gift card to it from someone, and I don't shop there, so I got a PJ set because it's really soft. It's soft, but it is also one of those, like, very, very thin fabrics that's kind of see-through, and the dip in the front of the shirt is a bit intense. It is aimed at somebody who has more going on in this area than I do. I simply don't have the curves for this top. I don't need the shirt, but I am keeping the pants because I like them. I'm just over here breaking up PJ sets. It's fine. They'll figure out pants that work with those tops. I don't need to hold on to shirts that I wouldn't even wear to sleep. We're on to the last drawer. Can you believe it? We're almost done. We are almost done. I don't know if this video is like 2 hours long. If you're still here like 2 hours in, I'm assuming you put me on while you were doing your own chores, own cleaning. If you're still here, good job. We're both slaying this thing. If you're like, weren't there 6 drawers on that dresser? Don't worry about the other 2. They're the sock drawer and the drawer. I have a lot of pajamas, and that includes full body, like, footy PJs, like baby footy PJs. I don't know what they're called when you're an adult, but it turns out 4 of those for an adult takes up a whole dresser drawer. And honestly, I might move them to hanging up, just because I do not have enough room for the shorts and jeans that I have. And I don't think that I'm going to get rid of enough to make room for it to stop being so crowded in that drawer. Not to say I won't get rid of anything. You'll see. But I don't think I'm gonna get rid of enough. We're starting off easy. Easy decision for me here. All of my blue jeans, I have 3 pairs of blue jeans. All 3 of these 2 are the same color, this one's a bit of a darker wash. I have to get rid of all 3 of them. I can't keep any of them. They were hand-me-downs, they were cute when I got them, they fit me when I got them, and I think the last time I really wore them was Terrible Influence, and they do not fit me anymore. They're skinny jeans, which they were not when I acquired them. And I already have an iffy relationship with the sensory experience of wearing denim. I don't need my pants to be so tight that reaching into my pocket and pulling it back out tears my cuticle. I already got jump scared by a pale cryptid trying to find the bathroom behind the stage. I don't need to go through that again. We're just getting rid of them. That leaves us with these in terms of blue jeans, even though they're not really jeans, and you can see they need to be steamed. They would definitely need to be steamed if I were to try and wear them. No denim texture, they're loose and flowy, and they've got Mickey embroidered on the butt, and I'm not against all of the fun Disney stuff that has my name on it. I'm not against it on principle, I just think I went through a bit of a phase and got too much. These are still cute and serving a purpose as blue jeans for an outfit where I might want them, but nicer feel. I think we're going to go through my long pants first here. We seem to have started off that way. The 2 pairs that I wear the most, one of them is my black jeans here. They're just black cotton jeans. They work with all of my stuff. Black goes with everything, and most of my shirts are black anyway. For my stuff that's a bit grayer, browner, more neutral toned, I've got these pants. The little pocket on the side here. These originated as my Daily and Howlter cosplay pants, but I like them outside of the cosplay as well. So these are my second go-to pants. Brown pants. These are slightly nicer. They're not jeans. Bit nicer, but not like nice pants. I don't know. I usually use these for various Disney bounds. I used them recently in my Pirate Universal bound when I was Captain Cacao's friend. They're cute and I like that they're flowy at the end. I do need to get new brown pants at some point just because these ones are getting a little tight in the thigh area, but it's not so much that I need to get rid of them and cut myself off from those outfits right now. It's just that I'll need to remember to replace these and send these ones off once I have new ones. So those are on a timer, but instead of it being a timer to see if I actually wear them, it's a timer until I get something that works better. These are my white pants. They don't go all the way down to my ankle. My legs are not this long. They kind of stop. These ones don't bother me as much. I might get a replacement for these because the thing that bothers me more than them stopping that high is that they don't have pockets. These pants don't have pockets at all, not even back pockets. They're just kind of essentially like white leggings, but with a button and zip. These ones, a second pair that I've just got to keep my eye out for something that can replace them because I don't want to get rid of it yet, because it has a purpose, but there might be something out there that can do the purpose better. And last 3 are my fun colored jeans. We got my favorite of the fun colored jeans, the purple ones. I love these when I'm feeling a bit more colorful, breaking out of just the black clothes into the dark purple. Randomly fell down a rabbit hole in the middle of my jeans thing here. I am aware that denim is cotton when I was comparing the types of jeans. Denim is cotton, but it's like stiff. I don't like the stiff ones. If I'm saying I don't like denim, I'm talking about the stiff textures. I don't like the ones that feel like jeans rather than feeling like cotton. You know what I mean. Jeans usually feel different than a cotton shirt, and I like the jeans that feel like a cotton shirt. I don't care if they're less durable. They feel nicer. They're friendlier. Anyway, back to the show. We've got 2 more pairs of colorful jeans. We've got pastel yellow and pastel pink. I used to wear these a lot when I was a teenager. Especially rechecking the stuff that I still have. I don't know if I have anything to wear these jeans with, but they're cute pastel jeans, so they could be made into an outfit. I just don't think I have a lot of like pastel yellow shirts anymore. The pastel yellow is iconic, but I've also had them since I was very young. The pink ones are also part of my donut cosplay. Mostly that's what I primarily use them for. They go with the donut sweater. So it's the sweater, pink jeans, pink Master Chief helmet. And people go, whoa, it's Franklin Delano Donut. Yet another pair of jeans that I kind of vaguely keep an eye out for, rather than it being just a set timer. I do sometimes look to see if places have more saturated pink, but the pastel pink works for now. They were not that pastel when I got them, but they are also pretty old. And I lied about those being my last colorful jeans because I also have green. These are more capri length, deliberate, rather than them being too small for me. This is more what I want for the pink, for it to be like a bold color, bold green. These are fun, and I mostly wear them for my Zay Karaoke cosplay, but they're also a fun just little pop of color to throw. I do own more blue and green clothes than I do yellow. And my final section of clothing here, shorts. These are my one pair of soft shorts. The rest are like durable. Soft little split pink and blue shorts. I like to wear these with the subtle trans striped shirt that I had earlier. I also like to wear them in the gym, which might ruin my whole, I don't like to wear my normal clothes in the gym. What other pants am I gonna wear? I need to get dedicated gym pants. I have dedicated gym shirts. I have gym shirts. I need gym pants. I need to lock in. I have 2 pairs of black shorts, which I didn't know. I didn't know I still had these, but also, these are both shorts. Look at the length difference between them. These are my go-to black shorts. I think they're about knee length. Knee length shorts, which is normally what I go for shorts. These are not knee length. These are gay bar shorts. These are brown shorts. Same thing, they're just knee length shorts. They work better for clothes that are more neutral colors. They originated in my Milo Murphy cosplay, but they're also just ones that I just wear. These are denim. They're denim feeling as well. But I tolerate it because they're cute. I like the frayed edges. Little jean shorts. I got these for my Luca cosplay. A lot of my pants, honestly, are ones that I got at some point for a cosplay, and they've just made themselves a normal bit of my wardrobe. Such is life. Except my last pair of shorts here, my last bit of clothing, out of all of them, did not make its way into my normal wardrobe. And that's my SpongeBob SquarePants shorts. They're my shorts for my SpongeBob cosplay. Shockingly, the SpongeBob pants have not just become everyday wear yet. And after that, I'm finally done. I still have quite a few clothes in some areas, particularly t-shirts, still. But I have 2 bins less than I did before. And I like keeping a decent amount of clothes so that I can switch things up if my mood ever starts changing on what kind of clothes I gravitate towards. I have options. And I like all of the clothes that got to stay. So, we're vibing with what we got. I am at least able to close all of my drawers and fit things on the racks now, which I wasn't fully able to do before. So it is a success. It is a win in my book. A bit of pre-spring cleaning. Probably not going to do any real spring cleaning this year because Jack and I are moving. So the cleaning is just going to be moving house. which is also part of why I wanted to get rid of some of the excess clothes I no longer need. A little less to carry over with me. As you can see, I've got plenty in other areas. My plan right now, I've divided up the clothes into a few different categories based on a couple different things. And I think I'm going to donate them to a few different places based on what they are, for the maximum possible chance of somebody else getting good use out of the things that no longer suit me, but might suit them. Hopefully those clothes get new life elsewhere, and my closet continues to thrive with the things that I like until inevitably I have to go through and kind of purge it again. If you are still here, thank you so much for sticking around for the clothing adventure. I hope you got some good progress done on whatever you were doing alongside me, parallel play style. And hopefully your spring cleaning goes a little faster than mine ended up taking. For now, finally, this is it. And I'm satisfied with where we've ended up. Ciao.